Good morning, everybody. This is Ron from R&K Homestead. It's only going to be me today. Kim's nowhere to be found because she doesn't want to be around what we just caught. But we've been setting up a live trap because we've been getting a lot of nutria in the yard. And if you're not familiar with a nutria, it looks like a giant rat. It's kind of a cross between a beaver and a rat. They can get up to about 20 pounds, and they have a big rat-looking tail, and they have teeth like a beaver. And they're vegetarians, so they can really tear up your garden and your yard. And so far, we've caught maybe 7 nutria and 1 possum. And then the other night, we caught a skunk. And they're coming in right over here. If I can figure out how to switch this thing over. So they're coming in underneath the fence here, going over to our neighbor's yard. So it's kind of like a highway between our yard and their yard. So they do like wetlands. We do have a lake around here and a marsh area, which I'll show you. And I moved the trap from here because it's kind of close to the house. It really stunk bad. So it's out at the back fence line. So I'll take you out there and let you see that. So nutria were brought over here for their fur, and now they can be found in about 30 states, but 18 states they have a lot of them in. It needs to be probably a warmer, wetter area for them to get into. And I'm sure there's quite a bit around Florida and Georgia and all that area too, but they're in Washington State, Oregon, because we're in Oregon, and they are in California now also. So yeah, they're spreading, and they were brought over for fur. And let me tell you, I don't see anything nice about the fur that they have on them. It's not like a mink or anything like that. They're just pretty nasty looking. So I'll show you where we have water close to us right here. So this is our back property line. Our neighbor has a hay field out here, but this line of trees, it's kind of a marshy little brook, swampy area. And if you keep going off to the left, it finally joins up to Junction City Pond. So the nutria like hanging out back here. You can hear the boys at night out here shooting them. And because it's the only way to get rid of them. You can't just move them somewhere and let them go. They just multiply like crazy. So the other night, this is what we accidentally caught. I had no intention, and I did not know we had skunks around. Yes, he is dead. I had to shoot him in the head, and he was back behind the shed, and I moved him from there back to here. It did not spray when I shot it, but with it just sitting there, it just kind of, all the smell kind of leaked out. So our whole yard just reeked of skunk. Right now it's not too awful bad, but our crazy daughter Jessica, she wants to try to skin it and save the hide. So I told her this thing still reeks really, really bad. And I told her, all right, well, I'll get it in a bag for you, and you figure out how to get it home. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get anything on me, but you'll see if that happens. So I'm wearing some pretty grubby clothes in case I get anything on me, and shoes that I could throw away if need be. So we're gonna pick up some tomato juice later and put down where the cage is sitting here and where the cage was when I first shot it, just to help get rid of the smell. But I didn't know we had skunks around here, and I'm kind of glad I got this one because now we have honeybees, and skunks love to eat bees. They'll go up to the hive and they'll tap on the front, and when the bees come out, they just eat them, just like eating popcorn. So it could be a real issue with your beehive. And also, if it irritates the hive enough, the bees will just pack up and take off and go somewhere else, and you'll lose all your bees. So I didn't know we had skunks. We thought we might, because every once in a while you'd get a whiff of, you know, what smelled like maybe a skunk off in the distance. So, all right, so I got my gloves, got my plastic bag, got all my grubby clothes on, and let's see what happens. Hopefully I don't get anything on me. And yes, it's been dead for 2 days, so. Well, looks like I did that okay without getting anything on me. I wasn't sure if, I just wasn't sure what was gonna happen. So that's our big skunk routine. So if you enjoyed it, hey, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and you know, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It really helps us out and tries to build our channel up. We really appreciate it, and share it with your friends. Want to see some crazy guy with a dead skunk in a cage. So, all right, well, you take it easy, and hope everything's going good on your homestead. Bye-bye.